Hello, my name is Carolyn Shea from Fidelis Technologies. Today I want to share some of the host tips I've learned for Webex meetings, muting participants, how to appoint alternate hosts, and lastly, we'll review how to record your meeting. Let's get started. My first host tip today is using the mute function. Have you ever been in a meeting where there's a lot of background noise? Being able to hear the content is critical to executing effective meetings. A participant can mute themselves, but there is a possibility they don't know how to mute themselves, or they don't realize they're the ones making noise. A fast option would be to mute everyone. You can select the participant drop-down and select Mute All. This is not a permanent mute, so my tip would be to let everyone know you're muting all. But if someone has a question, they can unmute themselves by clicking the microphone next to their name or put the question in the Webex meetings chat. From the participant dropdown, I can also select Unmute All or verbally encourage people to unmute themselves using the microphone icon next to their name if they have questions or comments at the end of the meeting. Another option is mute on entry. Mute on entry is a great option for anyone joining late so they won't interrupt the meeting's flow, or if you're planning a large meeting where you want to curb talking or background noise. If I wish to mute or unmute only one person, I can find their name in the participant panel and click on that microphone next to their name, or right-click on their name and mute or unmute. My second host tip today is assigning an alternate host. If I'm not sure I'll be able to start my meeting on time, I can add an alternate host who can start my meeting for me. An alternate host can start, record, have access to the host key, and use all host functions. This is a great feature for an administrator who schedules meetings for their supervisor or for anyone who uses reoccurring meetings when they'll be out of the office. Starting in Outlook, I can select Schedule Meeting and Schedule Webex Meeting from my Webex productivity tools. I can name the meeting and invite participants. From here, I can select the Change Settings gear and the Resources tab. Each one of my invited participants will be listed here, and I can use the checkbox to invite any team members I want to be able to start or host my meetings. Please note, I can only select the team members internal to my organization to be alternate hosts, even though everyone will be listed. Then I can click OK and send out my meeting as I normally would. My last host tip is using the recording function for sharing the meeting with those who were unable to attend, future reference, anyone who was unable to take notes, or training purposes. Recording the Webex will capture the audio, video, presentation shared, chat, participants, and more. Only the host or an alternate host has the ability to record. I can select the record button from the bottom toolbar. I can also find the recorder under the meeting dropdown and click Start Recording. Webex will announce if the meeting is being recorded. My best practice is that I announce before I click record so that I give an opportunity for anyone to ask any questions before I start. Once I click record, my options are stop or pause. Pause is a great option if the meeting is going to continue, but we need a short break. The icon in the upper right-hand corner lets me know if the meeting is being recorded, not recorded, or is paused. If the recording box is open, I can click the X in the upper right-hand corner to close the box without stopping the recording. Once I stop the recording, I will get an email once the recording is available to view. Please note it could take 24 hours to access the recording depending on how big the file is. You will also be able to access your Webex recording on your Webex website under Recordings. Let's recap. Today, we were able to share some essential host tips for Webex meetings, setting an alternate host, create recordings, and utilize mute functionality. If you would like more details about training or Webex licenses, please email solutions@fidelis.com or call us at 1-866-343-3587. For more tips and tricks, please subscribe to this channel. Thank you for watching.